Hi, welcome back everyone to depression-youarenotalone.com. To my left is Shannon.
With a bunch of things in her hair.
You could fix that.
I know.
Behind the scene is John. Do you want to say hi today?
No.
And I am Lou. So for those of you that watch our podcast, you know we're in a process of moving. We had told you we had sold our house, but we hadn't found a house yet. And we were stuck in between. We had gotten outbid on houses and all of that. The real estate market in where we are, South Florida, which is absolutely insane.
Booming.
But we want to say thank you again to Green Realty.
Thank you.
To the crew there, Stacy and Donald and Chris and
Devin.
our Patty. She's our Patty now.
She's our Patty.
We've used them for every real estate transaction
Donald,
for the past several years. But you guys have been fantastic. Sold a house. Had no doubt about them selling our house quick. They did. Expected it, and
Yeah.
they did it. No issue about that because that's their track record.
Yeah.
Helped us find a house. Donald stepped in, helped us
Boy,
bid on the
did he
house to
ever.
make sure we got the house so we wouldn't lose it. And found us a place to live in between.
Yeah, the Airbnb, which was
The
beautiful.
Airbnb, they found it for us.
Beautiful.
Because of our pets, that would take our pets and everything. And they just made everything
And here
work
we are.
out and treated us like we're family.
And oh, definitely. That's
And,
for sure.
And we can't say thank you enough.
Yeah.
And we're not getting paid for this.
No.
We're doing this because we want to show our gratitude.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, if you're looking to buy or sell in Florida, invest, whatever, give Green Realty a call. And John,
Absolutely.
I believe you can put the link of their website on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we'll have their link on there. So remember, if you want pros, you want the
On the
best.
YouTube video, there'll be a link.
On the YouTube video. If you want the best,
Green Realty.
Green Realty. And we only recommend someone if we know from experience. And
Multiple experiences.
They've always been the best and done the best for us. So,
Thank you.
And I know for sure they're good. I used to do real estate years ago, remember? And they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
and as soon as you got out of that real estate industry, it kind of got better.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
I just couldn't stand
Picked
it.
up right away. Drinking my non-alcoholic beer,
Speaking of beer, I'm
which,
going to go
which tastes
get myself a beer.
absolutely awful. Being married to you, I should be an IV with alcohol.
Oh, whatever. I've got things in my hair. I'm going to have to rearrange this next time, but that's okay.
Are you all right? You gonna be all right?
Yeah, but they're just like creepy crawlies on you.
So we have to get this out of the way. There was that TV show, Kids Say the Darndest Things. Remember that?
Oh, God. Where's this going?
Where's this going?
I'm going to be the kid. So I know where this is going.
I don't know if you're the kid here, but do you remember that show, Kids Say the Darndest Things?
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Who was that with? Who hosted that? Was it,
Who
I don't know. She must have been
knows?
one of the kids.
I just got done saying that.
so
Oh,
anyway.
by the way, we're low on beer.
Well, I believe it.
Well, yeah, I know.
I'm not drinking beer.
It goes without saying.
No. I do have tennis elbow very bad, though.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
No.
Which is your drinking arm?
No, this one, but that's not true. I mean, this one.
That's your drinking
But
arm.
that's not why I have tennis elbow. I mean, I can barely do anything with this elbow, and this one's kind of getting there
You
too.
don't play tennis, so it's got to be drinking elbow.
No.
And you know what? You should never stereotype people. You're Irish, right? So anyway, so we're in the process of moving. We packed up all our stuff. We weren't cooking. Because everything was packed up. We had to move from a
Yeah.
house that was 3 times the size of this one.
Yes.
Get rid of so many things, donate so many things, pack things. So we were eating whatever
Garbage?
we could.
Garbage.
Basically, fast food.
Fast food.
Because we were pressed for time too. We had
Got
to
some
leave.
chicken in that.
So I'm standing there, and Shannon here says, "Oh, you know what? You're getting a little bit of a belly."
So am I. I've
And-
gained a lot of weight.
No, it's fine. But you said that to me, and I agreed with you. I said, "Yeah,
We're
I
fatties
know. I
over
mean,
here.
look at what we've been eating the past week, 2 weeks." And she turns to me and says, "Yeah, but that's okay. Everything else is tiny."
That's not what I meant. I did say that. Whoa, did I ever? But that's not. I didn't mean like was tiny.
Ladies, if you want to give your husband a compliment, there you go. That's exactly what you said.
Whatever.
Yeah, but if she asked me, do I look fat in this outfit?
No, I would not care because I already know I'm fat.
Oh,
I
you
gained
know,
so much weight. I'm not one of those. No.
If a broad ever asks you what she looks like, how fat
No,
she
I am not. I would
never answer because you're just going to get into trouble
No,
no matter
I would be more insulted if a woman told me I look fat than a man.
A broad.
Abroad, yeah.
What did you hang around?
Yeah, broad.
He hung around Dean and Sammy. And
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
And
I
Frank,
am not
yeah.
insulted by you telling me
He was one of the rat pack.
if I looked heavy. Yeah.
He was one of the rat pack.
Yeah.
So anyway, we like I said, there was I think it was Bill Cosby hosted that, wasn't it?
Oh boy.
I think it was. It might have been.
He's
Well,
out
that
of
took
jail.
an ugly
He's
turn.
out of jail.
That
isn't
took an ugly turn, didn't it?
he? No, he's out of jail. I think.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
for him.
Don't mark my words, but I think he is.
Right. Well, we don't want to get into all
No,
of that.
we're not getting into Bill
But,
Cosby.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get some cool air unit out here so we can film outside.
But there was there was that show, Kids Say the Darndest Things, and we can have the show that's Shannon Says the Stupidest Shit.
Okay, well, you know what? You're no prize winner yourself sometimes.
Oh, here we go again, a 12-year-old. You do it too.
But you
Whatever.
do. You can't just be all these derogatory comments against me. You do things too that are
What
not.
derogatory comments? You
Yeah,
told
but
me
you're-
everything is tiny.
you're from
What
the
hell
big
is
house.
that?
But I didn't mean it that way. I did. I
When
meant
you
the
told me
food
I was
size.
getting a belly, I agreed with you. I wasn't upset about
Well,
that. I
that
agreed
you
with
are. So am I. But I'm getting one too. I've gained a lot of weight.
Everything else is tiny? What the hell?
But I've already expressed myself and explained to you why I said that and what I meant. It had nothing to do with that. But it had everything to do with the food. It just came out wrong.
Doesn't it always?
Yes.
Anyway, so, this move, we'll talk a little bit about the move because of the stress aspect of it. It was very stressful. What made it stressful, I think, for us was the fact that we have our pets. We have so many. And if it weren't for the pets, folks, we live 10 minutes, literally, in our old house from the Hard Rock.
Yeah, we'd be in there and having
If you
fun.
folks have seen the Guitar Hotel,
Yeah.
10 minutes
The new
from there.
one.
We could have stayed there for a week.
Yeah. But we have pets, so let's not even
So-
talk about it.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well, no,
I'm
wait,
trying to talk about the stress part of it.
well, yeah, that
Stressful
was it
part
was
of
terrible,
But
but it was made better with the Airbnb.
Really? Was it?
I need to start contributing.
Absolutely, it was a giant Airbnb.
I'll have to drink 300 of these to get a buzz.
What is that? That's not.
It's non-alcoholic
It's non-alcoholic garbage.
garbage.
So, and Shannon got her pool at this house.
I did.
I did 40 laps out there yesterday.
Lying,
No, not in the pool, in the jacuzzi.
maybe.
In the pool, I need a boat. What are you kidding me?
I've done at
Well, you
least
got
40
you got a
laps.
couple of boats in the pool now.
We got a
No, I
raft.
did it in the jacuzzi.
We just came out from a tropical storm.
But, that's
It
right.
wasn't a tropical storm.
We just had a tropical something. And
Depression, whatever you want to call
Depression
it.
here where we are, came right through. And if you watch the news the night before, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Women and children first.
Oh, yeah.
Get a boat. Have an escape plan.
Well, wait a minute. We did need a
Go
boat.
buy 500 gallons of water.
Well, that just prepares us for a hurricane.
And
we
no.
needed a boat to get out of the.
I absolutely,
development.
I absolutely disagree with that. Do you remember some years ago there was the local news guy, the weather guy on the beach? I think it was Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Yeah,
and he's acting like he's barely holding himself up.
Yeah, there's
And in the background, people just
Just
walking back
walking
and
in the
forth, like
back.
nothing's going on, close
Yeah.
to the shore.
Yeah.
What they do is they scare the hell out of people, and then when you've been through so many storms, people start to go, okay, wait a minute, I'm not paying attention to these people anymore. And then when a real one hits,
Then that's it.
Well,
people don't take it seriously.
No, but I was talking about seriously. There was so much flooding. It was unreal.
Yeah, rain. We got rain. We got a lot of rain.
Yeah, we get a lot of rain every year.
But if you
Wow,
listen
we
to the
sure
local
did.
news the night before, it's, oh my God.
Yeah.
You need to build a bunker or something to survive this.
Oh, we'll be doing a video on
Right.
the weather guys. One of
Oh
these
yeah, we
months.
should.
We've got that plan.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna
That's
do
a
that.
good one. That's a good one to do.
These people are so ridiculous, I swear.
Hey, get off.
There was, I remember at our other house, there was a little mini tornado came through our street, and it knocked down a wire, electrical wire, and it shocked and it killed a few goats. The local news was there for 3 days.
I don't like hearing that.
They were there for 3 days because there was, I guess, nothing going on. And then they asked me about the owner of the property, and, well, is there anything you can tell us about him?
Yeah,
I'm
they want dirt on
Yeah,
him.
he's my neighbor. Right? Yeah, they wanted dirt on him. They had nothing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you local news guys, too, you guys are actually absolute genius. Intelligent, wonderfully intelligent people. In South Florida, in August, this is a few years ago, a local reporter was telling people how to save money on gas. You know what his suggestion was? Drive with your windows closed and your AC off,
Yeah.
because it makes the cars more aerodynamic with the windows closed. And if you don't run the AC, you save gas. Yeah, drive in Florida in summer
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
AC
yeah, yeah.
off and your windows closed.
Tennis up.
Oh, and if you're on the highway, drive with your windows open.
You know what?
That just creates more drag and you use more fuel.
You know, I'm just. What are you saying? The guy said to close your windows.
that was another guy.
And have your
Yeah.
AC on.
One guy said to leave
Off,
the windows
I should
open.
say.
Suffocate, basically.
These people, I swear to God, I don't know where they go to school or where I just don't understand.
Well, it's like one guy back
absolutely
when,
stupid.
years ago when Hurricane Andrew hit. This guy's well known. I'm not going to mention his name, but he
Oh,
said
MF?
he said that roofing panels, plywood's coming off the roof because they nailed it. They put the nails in at an angle.
You're supposed to put the nails in an angle.
Exactly, so it doesn't come out. It makes it harder.
Okay, whatever.
Really?
I just had to get. Yeah, it just irritates me how, because I've lived in South Florida my whole life, and every time there's a storm, the night before the storm, what was it, last year we had a storm, and they're again like, oh my God,
the end of
save
the world.
yourselves,
It's the end of the world.
save yourselves. We didn't even get wind,
No, we didn't get anything.
nothing happened, just some rain.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it skirted it.
Yeah, but
and they
there's going to
they
be a
think-
time where we're going
right,
to
and
get
there are going to be
nailed.
there are going to be so many times where people just get sick of the exaggeration, the drama, that
And
they
they're not
then
gonna
don't take
prepare.
it seriously.
And then that's when they're
and
screwed.
they're not
Yeah.
doing a service or doing
Yeah.
a disservice.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
That's
do.
the problem.
I agree with that.
That's my
But
problem.
they're helping these home stores and all that.
The home stores, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, there are
Oh,
people.
you mean like,
supply
oh,
stores,
yeah,
yeah,
of course. Of
And the
course.
water companies and all, they're helping them real well.
Of course.
Every
year.
I remember it was a couple of years ago. It was outside of Home Depot. These two guys bought plywood. I told you this. didn't I?
Yeah, they put it on top of
So
it.
they put it on top of their little car. So the guy in the
generator.
passenger seat was holding the plywood with one hand. The driver was holding the plywood with the other hand, and I'm sitting there going, "Okay, this isn't gonna
Yeah, it's
go
gonna
well."
end well.
As soon as he started to dry, the
They
plywood.
went, yeah. Oh, they didn't know any better.
No, obviously they didn't.
No, I feel bad for them.
Yeah,
I hope it didn't hurt anybody behind them.
I mean, you have people now, they're so conditioned that, oh, we're buying plywood, but don't you have impact windows? Yeah. What are you buying plywood for? Oh, I don't know. They told us we need to buy plywood.
Okay, that's just an idiot.
Whatever.
That's just an
And then
idiot.
they
You have
bring it-
impact windows? Why are you
and then
buying
they take it
plywood?
back.
Yeah, and then you take it back. It's like,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
people buying big flat screens for the Super Bowl.
And then
they-
taking them back. Okay, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
this thing doesn't work.
That is so ridiculous.
Or women buying dresses for weddings and stuff.
That is ridiculous too. I don't agree with
And then
any
they
of
take 'em
that.
back.
Or purses, using them for a couple weeks and
don't
taking
agree.
them back.
I do
like
not
one
agree with
person
any of
I know.
that. You
Or-
buy it, you use
Or
it.
for a date.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's important to me. Now, this is just for me. Can't say for everyone, but I recommend it to everyone. That I've mentioned our realtors, what they've done for us, how they've helped us, now twice. The reason is because I believe in being grateful and expressing your gratitude when someone is there for you and someone helps you.
I agree.
It makes me
100%.
feel good when I see good work. A good artist, singer, good service, anything. And I like to say to that person, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done. Because it's easy to complain when things don't go right.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody does that, right?
It's easy to.
Everybody wants to do
Yeah.
that. But to show gratitude is also important. I think it's important for our mental health. And to me, it makes me feel good if I can say thank you to someone.
Oh, me too.
If I can express my gratitude to them. It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
If they don't care, they don't care, but I'm doing it for me.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I get
For
that.
me and for them too, but if they don't
Yeah,
care, that's
yeah,
fine,
yeah,
but I'm
right,
still doing
right.
it for me. And I think that's, I recommend that to everyone, to
Everyone.
try that.
Yeah.
If it's not something you're used to doing, maybe you should.
Try it.
Because you're doing that person a favor too. When people do good work, it's nice to hear a thank you.
Yeah, of course.
A
it is.
thank you and appreciate
Yeah.
what you've done.
Just try it in everyday life.
Because everybody knows if you screw up, if you make a mistake, oh, you'll hear that You're
Oh,
here.
without a doubt.
Yeah, you're in here.
That we've heard our whole life.
So it's nice to hear a thank you and show your gratitude and verbalize it to them. You know, it's one thing to say, hey, I'm very happy that so-and-so did this for me. But you don't tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them. Verbalize it. You know, I
Sure,
think it's
that's so much better.
good for us mentally.
Yeah.
Feel good about it.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
tennis elbow.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts for me to pick up any little thing.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a drinking elbow.
That's a drinking elbow, yeah.
Oh, and we can't never stereotype.
That's right. So take that back.
You're Irish, right?
Nope. Not today.
Not today.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Most
So,
people are
Well,
Irish.
Well, you can't. You
Most
don't
people are
have a
Irish on
comeback.
St. Patty's Day. You're every day.
No.
you're not gonna get
I'm
away
actually
from
not. No, I'm not Irish on St. Patty's Day.
So how come you don't have the red hair in there?
Well, I've got the blonde. I've got the pale features. Although I got a pool now, so I'm a little more tan than you are.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. I'm
Because
barely ever tan.
I'm working, trying to get things organized, get the house in order, and you're lounged out by the pool drinking.
Love it.
Must be nice.
Well, I mean, you know, only on the weekends. Wish I was doing it during the week, but I can't. I gotta work.
Yeah, well, the liquor industry really hates to hear that.
I know.
You're only doing it on the weekends.
I know.
So, what is it you would like to talk about today, being in your new home?
I love the fact that we have an incredibly beautiful house. I mean, it's gorgeous from top to bottom. It's just completely different than the house we came from. Not talking about the size. Of course, the size is just completely. It was massive.
Right, this one's tiny.
Well, no, it's not that tiny. It's tinier compared to our house. We don't live in a freaking 1,400 square foot house.
whenever
we live in
you
a
start-
bigger house than that.
I mean, going forward, whenever you discuss size about anything, now I'm like, oh,
offended
God,
by
what is she
that.
going to say now?
Our house is not tiny. Our house is a very decent size. We just came from about a 5,200 square foot house,
Over 54.
or over 5,400. But now we've just downsized, and it's plenty big for if you wanted 4 people in here. But whatever. I'm very happy about our pool, our jacuzzi.
And what's different too in the size of the house is you and I have never spent so much time together.
No, we've never utilized a house like we are right now.
I mean, before there was space to,
Oh, get
Yeah,
out of
because
here.
now you run into each other on a regular basis.
yeah, it's a lot of Shannon going on now. Boy.
I see a lot of loose going on right now.
A lot
But
of
anyway, we utilize our house, whereas before we would not utilize our whole house because there was so much house. Now we have, I mean, we had to throw out so much stuff. That was very sad for me to throw out a lot of stuff. You guys had to break a lot of stuff
And
out.
I donated.
We couldn't fit it in
donated
here.
so many things.
Yeah, we did.
And that we were happy to do.
Yeah.
I found things. Okay, we already know you have tennis elbow.
No, it hurts really bad. You keep saying that.
Does it hurt when you move it?
Don't move it then,
Don't
right?
move it.
Simple.
Then put me in a sling.
Oh, we're gonna put you somewhere, but I don't know. Well, the sling may come later.
You said don't put it in a sling because you have to move tennis elbow. I'm assuming that's what it is. We don't know that. It could be fractured.
Fractured?
Could be.
Okay.
All right, she's a hypochondriac, so you know this can go in so many different directions.
Go get x-rays.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And they'll tell you there's nothing wrong. It's all
No,
in your
it's
head, and then
swollen. He
you'll
even
have to
said
get
it
a
was
second
swollen.
opinion.
He said it was swollen.
Okay, so we're gonna do an episode on Shannon's elbow after this.
Did you maybe hit it in the refrigerator door when you went for a beer?
No.
This has something to do with drinking.
It's got to.
Either too much of this.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's not acceptable.
Okay, you hit the door when you open the refrigerator to go to get
No.
you hit your elbow somewhere.
Your mouths are going off too much.
Well-
You should have mouth problems.
I don't know. I don't know where this is. This is just an
I got a mouth
absolute
problem. I'm
disaster.
starving.
This is an absolute.
You just went to eat.
I went to eat a couple hours ago.
You went to eat
You're
an hour
hungry
and a
again?
half
Yeah, I'm
ago.
hungry. Well, it's the beer.
Literally an hour and a half ago. And my husband didn't bring me home any
Just
food.
make believe beer makes, well, it's beer.
You
But
should suck your foot in the water, the cat's water. All right, this is a different episode today.
Yeah, this is
You
insane. Well, we're happy that we are where we are now,
Yeah.
finally in a home. And
Oh yeah.
Okay, that kind of sounds kind of finally in a home. It sounds like, you know,
Well, we were in an
Retirement
Airbnb.
Yeah, we were in an Airbnb.
We were in an Airbnb. It wasn't our home. It was just a place.
I wouldn't make that place my home.
Okay, well,
I mean, it was nice,
It
but
worked out well
for a
for
few
us.
days, yeah.
For our
Yeah.
dogs and
You had
cats.
enough room. There was enough room there.
For all our dogs and cats.
You can go
But,
outside and smoke.
you know, this real estate market here is just absolutely crazy. I saw a poll, what is it, 50% of people when they're buying a home cry?
Something like that.
When
Yeah.
they're buying a home?
Yeah, 50% of people cry. I forgot the other statistics on
Are they
that.
cry because they're happy or they cry because it's too much?
Both.
The stress too,
Oh.
the stress of it. I mean, look, we made offers on homes. We were outbid on all of them. We were outbid
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah, we were. We got lucky though. Somebody liked us here.
The seller's agent recommended us,
Yep.
but we got outbid on this one. And
Twice.
we overpaid on this one. And folks, I
By
had
a lot.
said an episode ago that I could have rented for a year and paid $3,000 a month.
Oh,
Remember
at
me
least.
saying
At
that?
least 3,000.
The house next door to us, which is exactly the same as ours, exactly the same, except it doesn't have a pool and a jacuzzi. Ours does. That one doesn't. It's right here to my left.
Yeah.
John looked. It's vacant. John looked it up. It's for rent. $3,600 a month rent.
Yep. It's
So-
cray cray.
So if we'd have rented for a year, I know we overpaid, but if we rented for a year, would have paid that.
Yeah.
Around that. Let's say.
Around that.
Around
Well,
that.
we have animals, so we would have.
Plus, we probably would have stored stuff instead
Yeah.
of getting rid of stuff because we
Yeah.
didn't know where we'd end up, and then we'd have to move again in
Yeah.
another year. I don't want to move again.
No. But
It's
we got the
absolutely horrible.
we got the perfect house.
Absolutely terrible.
We got
But you know
lucky.
what? Lucky with good people working to help us,
Yeah.
working through this for us, finding us a place to be. As we were sweating it because we had a day in between, we had to leave the Airbnb
Yeah.
and we couldn't move into here.
It was just one day. Yeah.
They pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed to
did.
get the closing done the same day, and they had a backup plan too. If by chance it didn't work out, they were going to find a place for us to stay for that one day. Which for us, moving our dogs and cats again would have been a nightmare.
But it all worked
But
out.
it all worked out, and it works out too when you work with pros, when you work with people that care.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
that are good
There's
at what
such a
they do.
difference, right?
Yeah.
The people that know what they're doing.
Yeah,
And they're with you every step of the way, and I mean, literally the
and
conversation.
care about their clients.
And that's the biggest thing is they
and care about their clients. And you know what? It's
Yeah.
great because it shows that they're good people, they're caring people.
Yeah.
But it's also good business. It's also good business.
Very good.
Because when you
business.
treat your clients right, guess what? They come back. They come back.
Well, we've been back with them, what,
We've
6,
used-
7 times?
Yeah, before we discovered them, we've used other realtors. We'd never use them again.
Nope.
But we've used them, Patty and Chris and the whole team,
Yeah.
ever since the first time we used them.
Yeah.
And we always will.
A lot
And
of houses.
we just want to say thank you, and we'll be back, start coming back now on a regular basis as we now have a place to be,
Yep. It's a little bit of a different background.
and try to get our home in order here
Yeah.
because it's a bit of a train wreck right now.
Just a little bit.
But if you can, please give us a like on YouTube
Yeah.
and subscribe to our channel. It's free. And our website is depression-youarenotalone.com. And we have articles there for everything. Not just mental health, but also pets, recipes, jokes, travel, you name it,
You
we
name it,
have
we got it.
articles. So from the crew,
Yeah. Thank you.
Shannon and John and
Again.
myself, we'd like to
Tuning in.
thank you for tuning in on this episode. It wasn't, just a short little episode about this, but we will get back into mental health as we get situated as well. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you hopefully next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.